What's up guys? So we're getting familiar with iOS 11, most of the ground features we've covered, but what about the smaller ones? I wanted to share with you over 100 new features in iOS 11 that have been discovered. Some by me, mostly by you guys, but in any case I wanted to share all of those with you as there's so much interesting stuff that Apple updated, stuff I wouldn't have even expected. Let's get into it. Now let's start with the lock screen. So Apple didn't really tell you this, but there is a landscape option now on all sizes. So whether you have the smaller 6, 6S or 7 or the plus sizes, you'll now find a similar to the iPad interface lock screen in landscape. Also, if you slide up, you'll see older notifications on the lock screen. So this completely replaces the notification center. There's an altogether new animation when unlocking the device. It slides up and you're no longer able to slide on a notification to clear it anymore or open the application that it's related to. There is a new music player on the lock screen which works very well with notifications. So if you ever get one, it'll share screen space with it instead of blocking the entire display. Now, if you do use a passcode, you'll notice the interface is now different. There's no longer any outlines, and the bold text inside is a little cleaner looking. Quickly tap the power button 5 times from the lock screen to get the emergency SOS slider. That way you can call emergency services and whichever contacts you have in there. Taking a look at the status bar, you'll notice that there are no longer the 5 dots. Instead, it's the classic bars that's been around since the beginning of the iPhone. And now there's only 4 instead of 5, so very interesting little change there. The battery icon now is a little bit different. Seems the border has changed a little bit. It looks very clean. Now I don't have one set up, but if you do have a VPN, there is a new cleaner icon in the status bar that looks just like that. Now if you guys do have iOS 11 and you place your device on charge, you'll notice the vibration feels really different. It's like a very ting effect instead of the double vibration before. The control center is completely customizable now, so you have a bunch of new toggles that you can choose from and arrange them in any order that you really want to. I'm sure there will be more in the future too. A couple toggles that stand out in particular is the native screen recording, so you can actually enable screen recording that will end up in your photo library just with that button. Super cool. There's also an Apple TV remote, so 3D touch on it, and this is basically the remote that you can download from the App Store built into the control center. One of my favorite parts of the new control center is the 3D touch flashlight icon. Before you only had 3 settings, now you have 4, and it's very easy to activate it. Just slide up and down. There's a very pleasant animation when opening and closing applications. It's a little bit different. Yeah, it's slower, but Apple's gonna work on that. It actually looks really nice. And the animation when entering the app switcher is very cool, very modern. Slides in from the right with a nice blur effect. A feature I'm very sad to see go that I used all the time is the Edge 3D touch to enter the app switcher. That is no longer available for whatever reason. Taking screenshots has a new interface altogether. This seems inspired